today I will do another flight on my E-Flite Commander mPd. It's a 1.4 meter wingspan RS airplane. And this is actually my second copy, so I purchased a PNP version, and this one I put an AR637T receiver. So this stock one, I think it comes with a 631 receiver in the BNF configuration, and if you purchase the PNP you actually have to provide your own receiver. So this is a great flying RS airplane, but I've done a really important modification to mine, and it is this. I replaced the stock wheel pans and wheels with these 4-inch Dobro wheels, and this is a really important upgrade. Of course you can choose other tires, but with the wheel pans I had a lot of issues with nose over and struggled to take off on a little bit of longer, rougher grass. But with these wheels, I mean, I have no problem. It's such a well, handling RS airplane on grass. So what I did was I actually just took a nut and bolt that suited these wheels after I removed the wheel pans and the stock wheels, and I just purchased these wheels and put them on. So one important modification I done is actually on these Dobro wheels. Then the nuts for all of these screws, they do come loose. Some vibration on this RS airplane when you fly it, so I've lost a few of them. So what I did, I just put some CA glue on every nut on the back side just to hold them in place, and doing that they won't come loose. And I mean, I won't really disassemble these wheels either, so it doesn't matter if they're kind of stuck. So that's the one modification. Otherwise I think that these Dobro wheels are just fantastic and makes this RS airplane like just the top tier in my hangar, at least when it comes to RS airplanes. So I mean, it's just a fantastic one. I just want to show another flight, so let's head outside and get this one up in the air. As you can see, this is a really able RS airplane. Can go inverted, just do anything. With a locked-in RS airplane. You can finish with these fun tumble rolls as well. Really easy to get into and exit. There's something about low-wing RS airplanes. I just love the look of them. I mean, this is one. I have the Air Tractor. I have the RV7, the Sirius SR22, Cherokee. They are totally great and fantastic looking RS airplanes. And I wish that all manufacturers would do more like these foam PNP or BNF low-wing RS airplanes, civilian, because I mean, I really dig them. Usually you can do a lot of things like this snap roll, and it is so well controlled. You don't have to worry, just do whatever you like. And really straight rolls as well, doesn't drop really when you do rolls. And this size, I think 1.4 meters is just a perfect size in many aspects. First off, because it's just so visible, it's really rock steady in the air. And this plane does also feature a thick wing chord, so it likes to glide. Doesn't have any real stall issues. Of course, you have to have some speed, otherwise it will drop out of the sky. And I think with these 4-inch wheels also, it looks so great. It's just a fantastic looking model. I think it looks actually better than the stock wheel pans and smaller wheels as well. So let's line up for the touch and go then. Just some power at a drop. I mean, no tendency whatsoever to nose over. It's just great ground handling. This is something I couldn't really do with the wheel pans and the stock wheels on this mPd. Really a gentle flying RS airplane with flaps. does take a little bit of time if you're really slow just to pick up speed, but then you can do, you know, snaps in a really good way. Today I have just a little bit of breeze. It's really minor. And a nice sky for contrast also when you film. It's really a beautiful large airplane, this mPd.
Time remaining 1 minute. Landing flaps.
And you can see when I deploy flaps, it doesn't, you know, it just slow down the RC airplane. It doesn't balloon anything. It's just totally on rails. So even if I have like a steep angle when I land, I can easily just pull the elevator and get it up again.
Seconds.
5 minutes do go pretty fast when you're having such a good time with this mPd.
Flaps out.
It's a truly great flying RC airplane. I'm super glad and excited I purchased this RC airplane. As you can see, this is a great touch and go RC airplane after I replaced the wheels. I mean, it's just, when you fly many RC airplanes, there are some that are not really able enough. There are some that can be over controlled or have stall issues or, you know, other things you have to consider. But this one, it's really able when you fly and can do lots of things. But it does also have kind of a grace when you do, you know, stick input on this RC airplane. So it does feel really well controlled at the same time as being able. And that is something, in my book at least, I really appreciate. Something that you can actually go full stick input and do lots of things and it doesn't become squirrely. And this is kind of hefty RC airplane. It's got some weight to it. It's a 1.4 meter wingspan RC airplane. And with this thick wing cord, then this is a great gliding RC airplane. I find that I could compare this one to the slow poke then from Durafly and Hobby King, because it does share like the same wing shape, and the slow poke is also a great gliding RC airplane. But then again, I think this is much more well controlled than a slow poke. And I honestly, when I put these Dubrow wheels on this RC airplane, I think this one looks actually better than the stock one. So, I mean, sometimes Horizon Hobby or E-Flite, they might not do the right choice. And I think that also this size, 4-inch, of course, I could have chosen, you know, smaller wheels. But I think these, as the ground handling is so great right now, I think it's just a fantastic modification. So I noticed a few things about this RC airplane. So, I mean, the wheels was one thing. And then I had a few problems with the spinner coming loose. So I would be really careful just to tighten the prop and the spinner really good, because you cannot tighten the prop too much, because then the spinner back plate which actually skew. So, but tighten it as much as you can, and then just make sure that the spinner cone is actually tightened. But other than that, I think it's just a fantastic, great looking RC airplane. And if you take a look inside, I mean, I have the 637T receiver mounted in the same place. And when you have like a 4-cell 2200 milliamp battery, just put it right on this Velcro piece then, and it's all balanced. So you don't have to mess with CG or anything. it's just a really great RC plane in many aspects. I haven't really marked the CG. It just flies fantastic. And I mean, so I really think this RC plane, it grows on me, and hopefully I'll just continue to fly this one and share more flights, because the Commander mPd is just a fantastic E-Flite RC plane.